Wake up on the right side or the wrong side of the bed today, but I did wake up and immediately, every once in a while this happens where I just have this little switch flipped and it's go time. So if you're feeling like it's go time, the community organizing space for the witches that I posted a video about recently, which got a lot of response. So here we are with the update. It's live. The space is live. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about it because it's so good. It's so good. So I'm hosting the space on what is called Element. It runs similarly to a Discord or like a Slack channel, except for it's a part of the Web3 stuff that's going on the internet. So it's decentralized, which I'm in love with. Thank you so much for that even existing. There's privacy features in chat. So if you join the chat room, you're not going to be able to see the messages that come before when you join. Keeps everything a little extra private, just, for privacy reasons. I'm fairly certain you can log on anonymously. I think you have to link an email and like some other stuff. So I'm all about anonymity and, privacy, and the world knows enough about us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh! There's a couple different rooms within the space. So let me pull it up on the internet and I can show you. So I'm going to flip the camera. Okay, so just patience. Hold on. So the entire space is called the Guild of Coven, gorgeous, beautiful. And then I've got my moderators channel for me and the mods, offerings, barter and trade. That's for people who have extra to offer to people. Or if you are someone who is in need of something, physically speaking, you can offer up, like I'm looking for this or things like that. More magically centered, but this is a community space. So even if it's not magically centered and you just need another witch or practitioner and you're like looking for something that is available for us, gorgeous, beautiful, love that. We have magic practice and advice, which is going to be just like the space where we come together to talk about that stuff. The living room, which I'm excited for, that's just going to be like our general chat room. And then if we need to go off into the other rooms to talk about stuff, it is what it is. But the living room is just like, hey, hi, good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing good. That sort of stuff. So good. So that's going to be up there. The other rooms, there's coven support, and then there's offline organizing. Offline organizing, why would we need to do such a thing? If you're looking for witches in your area or other practitioners in your area, or maybe you're taking a trip, say you're going to be on vacation, you're looking for locations or different people to meet, something real sweet, I do put in that space description if you're going to be talking about specific information that you do not want shared in the general chat room, go have a direct message with whoever it is that you're talking to. Start another little offshoot if you need it. Protect your privacy, So that's that space. And then the coven support page is because I'm starting to offer rituals. So that's going to start. I'm filming the first one today. I've got to get the information out to everybody so that people can be prepared and get set up, because it's going to be for the new moon in Aquarius happening on the 29th. The first ritual that I'll be offering that we're going to be doing together, because I'm not just going to tell you about a ritual and then not do it for myself, okay? But I also don't do work for other people. If you're going to practice magic, it needs to be done by you. That's how I practice. So I'm going to bring the order through, but if you're going to do the work, it's going to be done on your end, and I'm going to do it too. So then if we're all in the same order, then it also makes it more powerful, and we got each other to groove with. It is. So for people who are practicing those different rituals and different orders of magic that I'll be bringing through within the new sort of ritualistic offering, I was going to say space, but it's really just a practice. So if you're one of those people, the coven support page is going to be, magic is a little bit unpredictable sometimes. So it's like, okay, I have this happening and it feels like it's related to this. Is anyone else experiencing this, or how are you navigating? Those sorts of conversations, so that we're able to practice together actually for real. So that is that space and page. I have a feeling that also for that ritual, it'll be up on my YouTube. I'm sending out a blog probably either later today or tomorrow sometime as well. So if you want the updates on that, check out those pages. I have a feeling that the space is going to change, that it's just going to be different. Like we're going to have different, things come to the surface, or we may need different rooms, or I'm not exactly sure what to expect in like how we grow together or how we build this space together. Like I said, it's decentralized. Everything's end-to-end encrypted. I believe the company's based in the UK. So we're going to learn together. This felt like a good place to start our space though. Because Discord, no hate, no shade, no shame to them. I just don't want to be having our chats on a forum that is known to release information so easily and quickly. So I got lots of feelings about it. But like I said, I woke up not on the right side or the wrong side of the bed. I just woke up feeling like it's time to go. It's time to get going. So for everybody who's wondering about it, we got a page up. We got a space. Let's see what we can embrace together, you know? The link, where can you even find this? I don't think I talked about that yet. You go to my website on either astrologyandmagick.com or vorder.art. The both of them have it linked in the menu. I believe I called it on their community, community organizing and coven support. That's the link. It's also, if you get the podcast episodes, it's linked in this week's episode that I just sent out. So there's the update. Welcome into the space. If you are gonna come join me, join us, it's gonna be good, you know? I look forward to seeing you there. If you got questions, let me know. Element is like an entire app. You can download it on your phone. You can access it from the web. Do what you gotta do. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Here's our starting point. Well, that's not true. We've already started. There's so much work that's already started. We've already begun, right? A different direction, further inspection, maybe coming together in a different aspect in different ways. So if you're ready to start doing work with some other people, here's a place and a space. Even if the work is just conversing and making sure that you're connected to community, because you know what? That's really important work. That's true. Especially for witches and practitioners, because I feel like in this day and age, there's so many people who practice on an individual level and don't necessarily have people around them, you know? Don't necessarily have other witches or practitioners. I meet them every once in a while where I am, just kind of randomly. Always really interesting when that happens, you know? And also, there's nothing wrong practicing by yourself. There's nothing wrong being an individual, but it's a lot easier to be if you're by yourself. So if we come together and we're able to, you know, offer what we need to offer, check in with each other, organized community, as, you know, it says in the title, organized community, yeah. It is. I'll be checking in on the space every once in a while. Now that I'm not doing one-on-one sessions anymore, this is going to be this and the new education I bring into YouTube about magic and astrology. The rituals I'll be offering, that's going to be taking up the time that I was doing with the one-on-one sessions. So I'm leaning into a different direction because I've just realized that there's a lot of people who want to work with me. I was going to say need me. I don't know if that's the right word though, but there's more people around. Which means I've got to start working on the collective level and energy. So hopefully the community space is going to be a place where we can really come together, ground with each other, and we'll kind of see what it turns into. I'm not really sure. I just felt called to get it set up. So here we go. You know what? I watched a movie recently called Antisocial. I think it's on Netflix. I could be wrong about that. But it's about that group Anonymous. It's like how it started, the story of it, the people involved, some other stuff too. But it's pretty interesting. One of the things that one of the members of the group said in the documentary was that when you're doing something in the middle of just doing it, it doesn't necessarily feel like a profound thing. Like when we have profound experiences, sometimes we just look back and realize like in the moment, it was just what you were doing. And something about the way the spirit has me walking recently has me feeling like that. I'm not going to be able to explain it until we get into the future, until we're arriving at a different position and point in time, you know. But recently they go together. And recently I've been feeling really like, for whatever reason, I may not be able to see the profundity of us coming together, but that's what this feels like. Feels like we're going to look back in the future, be like, wow, that was a profound thing that happened. Interesting. That's my personal thoughts on this. I have more personal thoughts on it, but that's the one that I want to share right now. Okay. It's a long video. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go, let it grow. Now you know. Come join us if you want. And I'll talk to you soon.